see here.
Hello, hello. This is Bill from Paint Minis Live. Man, do I have a story to tell. I have a wonderful story to tell. It's 9:15. For some reason this broadcast was scheduled for 9 p.m. for the last 2 hours since 7 o'clock, which I thought I had set this for. And I went through all the, let's go streaming stuff at 7 and thought I was live. I've been talking to myself for the last 2 hours. And I'm a little self conscious of it. It's, that's kind of funny. Um, but I made a lot of progress. It's kind of insane. I can't wait to explain out to you what I've been doing for the past 2 hours. Basically, what's happened here is I have done up the wings on the dragon. Um, they, how I did that was I took silly putty, shaped it into tiny little dots, put it all over the wings, and then did transparent red right over it. Yeah, uh, like polka dots. Um, the reason being was because I like on the box art, it's got these like little doodads on it. Like, let me see if I can switch cameras here. It's got like almost like an oil on water slick going for these wings. It's like I don't know really how to recreate that. So I gave this a shot, and I think, oh, that's not the right camera. So I gave this a shot, and I think it turned out about as good as I can get it. So, well, what do you think there, Bill? Did that hit the mark? Are we? I don't. Did we hit it? Anyways, if not, I think I'm gonna rebase it and try a different method altogether and just see if I can get that to work a little bit better. But that's kind of what I came up with to try and get with it. Yeah, sure. Have at it. Go ahead and give me them thoughts. Or does it look a little too I don't know. Kind of looks like I'm I'm on the fence about it too. Even though it took me 2 hours to paint it. It looks pretty good in its own way. I'd do that effect on maybe something else too. But I was trying to match that box art feel. Okay, sure, sure. Well then, now we get to start. Now we get to start fresh. Dragon wings, man. Well, we'll rebase them. I think we'll rebase them in the same color that's underneath there. We'll rebase them in the same color. We'll do and kind of treat it like flesh, I guess, and just kind of go from there. But it's a pretty wild effect, though. I mean, I could see that on something else, uh, looking kind of interesting. But okay, all right, all right. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I decided to attempt it, and I was like, we'll see how it works. Um, but that was the culmination of that little escapade. Uh, we'll get it we'll get it rebased and see if we can get something a bit better on there. I'm thinking. I think we're just gonna do it kind of tan flesh style, and then do the little bird. I don't know what to call that. The bones in between the webbing and the wings. We'll just red that right up. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing. I Yeah, I've been down here for like the past 2 hours talking to myself and thinking that I'm live, when in all actuality YouTube didn't. I don't know what happened, but I guess it was stuck in a test server or something. And then I flipped this one on. It was like connection successful or something, and it was really odd. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's been a comedy of errors over here at Paint Minis Live for the last 2 hours. Um, what are you up to? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do too. Is just try and do the shading part of it, um, or try and make shades and highlights on the bony bits in the wings instead. Um, what are you 3D printing? There, Bill. Something in particular, or just a little project going on? And without further ado, let's get uh, let's get you off your pedestal here, as everybody gets to see the messy creation cave. I've been unpacking and repacking the paint studio here as I've been traveling, and I'm going tomorrow to go to a local gaming shop to go and paint over there, meet some people, hopefully spread the good word on some of the tips and tricks I'm using, and maybe pick up a couple myself. If I can. Tomorrow night's AD&D game. All right. Are you gonna do like do you like set up a table or something for that? Do you do like terrain pieces that people can see their characters? Let's see here. Get some music going too. There we go. Little background music to have going on. I have yet to watch the Gamma World stream from, what was it, Thursday, Friday? I can't remember, but I thought your thumbnail looked really cool with the Mickey going on. All right. Let's get you based up. So probably gonna be a shorter stream tonight because I just got done with 2 hours of painting. but we'll still put in a little extra. There we have it. Let there be light. Let there be paint too. Okay, alright, alright. Well, that'll be cool. I'm excited to see that. That's gonna be really interesting to see all that stuff set up and out and whatnot. So this is what I was talking about with the little sponge maneuver when you were asking, like, how would you mix paint in a cup? You just take your sponge and I'll like kind of wrap it around here, and then just kind of bring it horizontal and close it up with my finger so it's wrapped all the way around there, kind of making an airtight seal. And then you can now see in the cup I'm just making bubbles, and the bubbles are agitating the paint and the flow improver that I've got in there, and it's just mixing it right up in the cup with the air that's being backflowed as I've pushed the trigger down and pulled it back ever so slightly. It's just coming right back into the cup instead of going out the needle like it usually would. And now my paint's mixed right in the cup, and all I need is just a little bit of it. Okay, all right. So you're gonna be doing some quick paint ups, huh? With the demons or whatever, and then break out the airbrush. There you have it. And just like that, we are reset back to like nothing happened mode. I mean, it'll take probably another coat to get all that red off of it, or well, not off of it, but hidden, I should say. say, I was wondering, Bill, did you have any other like editions of Dungeons and Dragons that you thought like? I mean, obviously, I kind of know that you're the AD&D guy, but like, you know, if you were at a buffet, I don't think any other edition would obviously be your first go-to item to put on your plate. But like, were there any others that you were like, yeah, I'll put this on the side. I might eat it, I might not. You know, ones that you would be like, if it were served to me, I would probably eat it, but I wouldn't buy it for myself. Kind of editions of Dungeons and Dragons. You had any of those? Okay, yeah, OD and D. I could definitely see that. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, I got you. Third edition. Also, yeah, I think if you'd be interested watching, you know, once you're kind of back in the hang with your airbrush, it'd be really fun to watch you stream, you know, painting your death guard, and trying out the scheme that you want to with them. There we have it. So I think this project, this dragon, I think is going to take me a little bit more time than I originally thought now that I'm doing up the wings and such. After that experiment, unfortunately. But I'm gonna keep on the doing the weekday schedule just to make sure I can get it done in a timely fashion for you. Also, I think I've got some tip dry going on, so let me take care of that real quick. So I'm not sure if it's tip dry or just a clog. I think it's just a clog. Did you get some good feedback from your module votes online there? All right. Definitely, you know, having a bedwork of beginner stuff. I'm sure a lot of people were like, yeah, I could use something to introduce a new party to, you know, and kind of just something new, something uh, something from Mr. Bill Sylvie that could kind of grease the wheels. You know what I'm saying? Everybody probably wants a little of that. So I can see it. Alright. We will let you dry for just a second while I go back at the other side. Wow, that red is really popping through the layers here. Have a little silly putty still stuck to the back of the wing here from when I was doing the masking. Get you over there. I think we're getting it hidden slowly but surely. We're going back to where it was. Probably better off for it, to be honest. It's just gonna make a even more like a nicer, like a more protective coating, I suppose. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to cure for a hot minute before I go back at it. Probably, probably maybe do like the back side of the wings, but I'm gonna need that to cure for a little bit before I start going after the rest of the wings itself. With that said, this was actually transparent yellow on the top of the legs there. Maybe if I can did like a little transparent pass on a lot of the scales to kind of give it the same look as the box art a little bit, and that worked out pretty well. Let's get the really noisy fan box off. Thinking next we're gonna do maybe some lighter gray highlights on the little places where the horns connect. Let's see. Dark warm gray. There's my black. Where is... We'll go ahead and put some warm neutral gray on the shaker. So what color is the gem that the dragon holds in its hand? Is it just like a diamond, like clear? Is it a ruby? Or like a sapphire or something? Just out of curiosity, you know? Have I opened this bottle yet? What do you know? I haven't. It's a fresh bottle of paint. Welcome to the world, my friend. You're going on a dragon. I'm curious as to what this thing actually holds. If it was like blue or something, I could possibly do some like source lighting on it, which that would be fun. Camera set up back here again. Can't wait to have the other camera set up again. That'll be nice. What I'm gonna want to do. It's a clear diamond. I don't know if there's much I can do for source lighting in the way of a diamond besides just white. And I don't know if that would look super appealing over a red paint job. I mean, that would be kind of where you would want to go with it, but I think I'm gonna make that executive decision and just skip it. I think you're gonna be a lot happier with just the good paint job on it. Then we'll add, need a little white to that. Like really, really white. Which one was I using? Maybe like ivory. Yeah. That'll do it. And their white is like really runny, and it's great because most whites are super thick. Let's check that out. Just doing up where the horns are kind of. Let's see. Now you're gonna be fussy with me on the autofocus, huh? There we go. Right where the horns kind of connect there. Some highlighting. Okay, I think you're almost ready for your flesh tone shades on the wings. So we're gonna go ahead and get back on the wings. Well, that's not really source lighting. I suppose it kind of is, but more or less it's just tritone shading for tiny little pieces, I guess. But I thought it made them pop a little bit better than just what was there before. Which I would just call that based, because it was just gray, just gray up there where or almost like black where the horns were connecting to its head. But I want that, this head's such a big focal piece that I really wanted to stand out. Kind of like why I did the tongue has two. Yeah. Oh well, thank you. Like source lighting is like if you had a lamp. If you had a character that's got like a lamp held out in his hand or whatever, and the lamp's glowing and it might be a little dark at night. So what you would do is like with your airbrush, if you can somehow get behind that lamp, or if it's like a multi-part model, you could take his arm off and then like spray just a little bit of yellow at like a very long focal length from, like, I guess I'm calling it a focal length, but you'd take your airbrush and you'd be way back here, and then you'd just give it a little bit of yellow, just like a dusting of yellow. And it looks like there's light reflecting off of the model, but it's actually you just put the color on it, and it really comes out cool, which is kind of why I was thinking if it was holding like a blue gem or something, I could put just a little bit of blue in the area right behind that gem, and it would look like it was glowing. Or at least the areas where the light would hit the gem, or where the light from the gem would hit the model. That's what I'm trying to put down. So now we're gonna go back and get where's my little discard cup here? So now I'm going to go through and shade the wings, darker flesh tone, just to clean it up a bit. Honestly, I kind of need a darker color in there anyways, because it's really, that red is still standing out like a sore thumb in the background of these wings. Alright. Let's give that a whirl. Flow aid in the cup. A couple drabs of Duya and some tan flesh in there. problem here. I went to clear a clog. The little needle tip was clogged there, and looks like the needle did not slide all the way back into place. Nice. Oh, that's right. Forgot to move the camera. Plants on head, stupid. Yeah. About your question on the scales. If you do it gloss, everything's gonna shine. Like, you could do a semi-gloss and everything would be a little bit more reflective. The nice thing about having the airbrush around is I could probably do like a matte varnish on the wings and then do like a semi-gloss on the rest of the body parts. So it would be a little bit reflective, but if you did like a full gloss, it'd almost be like a car. So it would be really reflective with a full-on gloss varnish. That ought to do it. Now we've got your standard tan flesh wings going on. Yeah, matte on the wings, semi-gloss on the body. Yeah. Problem is, I haven't been able to find it at my local shop, so I'm gonna have to go and figure out how to get some like Vallejo stuff. I'll have to scope out the local shops and find some. I'll probably end up using Vallejo because I've used that in the past and I'm comfortable with it. For the finishing part of the paint job. I think I know where to get it anyways. I know a vendor that sells it. sir. How did I do it? How did I do it? Okay. Now on to some masking on the back of the wings. Bam! Turn you around. Let's see here. Where did I put my putty? There it is. This doesn't really have that, does it? It's not like the bony bits stick out the back here, huh? Alright, well, we can do some like pin shading on it. So you'll see there is some coffee staining that happens when you do this, but when you go over with a brush with the same color, you can just get that out of the way, and then all this black should stay in the crevices. Give you kind of a faux shadow going on. original warm flesh shade. Copper. Oh yeah, yeah. The like the blue kind of like oxidization for copper. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I got it. No problem. The Cause yeah, I've seen kits and stuff for that too, but you know, I think it's I don't think it's that is too hard to do. Everybody can kind of pick it up and do it. It's not terrible. Some black, brown ink, some blue and white dry brushing. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, now I'm kind of getting what you're putting down. It's definitely fun. It's fun to find the techniques that you like doing and then implementing them. Almost there with the kind of hiding of the coffee stains. So there you go. Got nice little black shades on the back of the wing. This one was the one that I was just doing. So it kind of comes out nice and sharp once you hide them. Like the little areas that might have gotten a little too much. And I tend to use the whole brush when I'm doing this. Treat it almost like you're making a pinstripe with the brush. So say there, Bill, have you had a good Saturday so far? Just chillaxing, relaxing. Well, there you go. Sometimes quiet days are the best days. So we've got those basically taken care of for the most part. Now it's just on to getting some red in here somewheres. How long have we been live for? An hour? Unfortunately, 3 hours worth of painting has me done in, and I think I'm gonna leave it there, and we'll go on the tilt-a-whirl machine and check it out. So far, tonight's progress. Some extra highlights here and there. Got the wings reshaded. We'll be doing some more work on that. I think some of it's gonna have to be off stream. I'm gonna probably end up painting more tomorrow, and then we'll do some finishing touch-ups on Monday. So I'll be painting all day tomorrow in my local game store, checking it out and seeing who's there, what they're painting, and all that good stuff. It's kind of a paint meetup, so that'll be a lot of fun to take part in. But yeah, thanks to everybody who showed up for tonight's stream. I really appreciate it. I have been your hostess. I've been your host with the most, Bill T, and we will be seeing you on Monday's stream at 7 o'clock. And remember to be square, play fair, and have fun when you're painting. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate your time. Bye-bye.